Hello and welcome to the February 2021 Raptor update. This is a major new release of Raptor in which we're emphasizing two major aspects, teaching Raptor and sharing. In this video, we're going to cover how these two features work. One is teaching Raptor. You could teach Raptor to recognize unusual transcript patterns. The second aspect is sharing. You can share challenging transcripts with us. Let's go into Raptor and demonstrate how we can teach Raptor. When you log into Raptor, you can see I'm logged in here. You will see a new icon at the top called Teach Raptor. So let's explain how this functions and why you would use it. We know that Raptor handles many kinds of transcripts quite well. And when you upload the document and you process it, you get a lot of courses successfully read by Raptor. But sometimes there are unusual transcripts. I have a couple examples here. A transcript like this is unusual. Or a transcript like this, in which they have the title on as the first entry on the line, and is somewhat unusual. So we're going to show you in these cases how you can teach Raptor yourself. So let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this one. I'm just going to grab a screenshot here. We're going to go ahead and paste this into Raptor. So let's just use the default logic and see how it does. Didn't do too good. We got the terms, spring and fall, but you can see when it came to the subject and title and units and so on, it didn't do too good. It was thrown off by the unusual format. So let's look at how we could teach Raptor to read this transcript better. I'm going to go ahead and click on Teach Raptor. You're going to notice that you can create a new template. So let's go ahead and click that. And let's walk through the features of how the Teach Raptor page works. First off, you're going to name your template. This is the University of South Carolina as our example here. So we're going to go ahead and use that name of the template. So we're going to call this University South Carolina. Now, here in the next section here is the available columns that you can choose from. So these are all the tools that you have to work with right now in teaching Raptor. Notice that they're color-coded. So there's different kinds of subject markers, catalog, title, different kinds of grades, and so on. So we'll show you how to use this. Let's look at our transcript again. What do we see about this transcript? The first entry on each line is the title. You can see that here, right? So let's go ahead and map the title as the first element on the line. And you can see here that we're going to just take this and move it to the title is going to be the first thing on the line. So these are the available columns. These are the selected columns. You can minus out columns here and add them back. You can drag from here to here. See this? So we added title back. I can remove grade and I can add grade. They're color coded here just to help you be able to understand and read them better. But so you can move columns into the selected columns section. So the title is the first thing on the line. The next thing is the subject. So let's go back to our mapping. We're going to take the subject and we're going to move it here. There's a couple of variations of subjects. Sometimes the subject might contain spaces all the time, or sometimes it might have the subject and catalog together in one continuous word. And so these are just variations that you can use. We have the title, we have the subject. Let's go back and look. Next thing is the catalog number and then a letter grade. So let's go back to that catalog number. It's not a numeric grade like a 99, a number like a 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a letter grade. So we're going to drag that down. So we have catalog number, then we have letter grade. Then we have the units, and then we have 3 numbers, which we're going to ignore, right? We don't need these. So the units, so we're going to take the units here. And then we have these ignore. These are important. So we're going to tell Raptor the following 3 segments, this should be last year, following 3, we're going to ignore them, right? So drag that down 3 times. And so we finished teaching Raptor about this transcript. The sequence of columns is title, subject, catalog, and so on. So we just taught Raptor that that's the sequence for this transcript. Actually, I found with my South Carolina template that I had a mistake here. Originally I had units ahead of letter grade, whereas if we look at my sample, the grade is ahead of the units. So I went back to my template here and made sure that the grade comes before the units. So we have catalog, grade, and then units. And I just submit my template to save those changes back. And now we see it's in my list. This is my new template. Let's go back and look at how I could use this. So go back to Raptor, go and take my screenshot again. I'm going to copy paste it. But this time, instead of using the default logic, I'm going to go ahead and choose my new template. There, much better results now. You can see that with the new template that we created, we have taught Raptor how to recognize the elements that we need for this transcript. So we got a much better results with the new template. Let's look at some advanced features of templates. If I click on Teach Raptor, I can go back and edit my template. Here it is. I'm going to click on it. I can change the name of it. I can reorder or rearrange if I need to fix anything about my template. I can add external orgs to my template. So this is an optional feature that if there are certain external orgs or schools in your PeopleSoft where you want to specifically tell Raptor to use this for those schools, you can do that here. This is optional because if you don't do this, Raptor's going to go ahead and remember these external organizations anyway, so that it will help you and assist you when you are reading transcripts. It will automatically recognize the templates to use. So you don't have to populate this area. The other feature here is let Raptor use this template for other users, even if they're not at your school. So in other words, you can share this template with all Raptor users. If you don't turn this on, then Raptor is only available to people at your school. If you do turn it on, then you're saying you're going to share it with all Raptor users. So I'm going to go ahead and share it. And you see that there's my template. And again, it's just available in this list. You notice that, again, if I go here, I can also, because I created this template, I can also have the option to delete it if I want to get rid of it. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the new Teaching Raptor function. We encourage you to try it out whenever you have unusual or difficult transcripts. And remember, when you're trying to use Teach Raptor, feel free always with the help link here to contact us. Reach out to us on the chat or by email and let us know whatever issues you might have. If you haven't seen it, there's the chat window down here in the corner that you can always reach us. We hope that you will try and find success with the new feature of Teaching Raptor. Now we're going to cover the second feature of the February update, which is sharing transcripts. Whenever you have a challenging transcript, you have the option to share it with us. So the share function is also found in the menu. This one is quite simple. When you have a transcript that for any reason you're struggling with it, please go ahead and remove, take a screenshot, go ahead and remove any student information, name, address, anything, student ID, anything from it. And then just simply choose file. Could be an image, could be whatever format you have. Type, feel free to send us some comments. This one is not working. Title isn't read correctly, anything that you want to share with us, when you click share, it's simply going to fire an email to us with that file, and we will then respond to you. We're going to be able to know that that email is coming from you, and we will examine it and respond to you. Our response might include some instructions for you on how to process it better, or we might go ahead and make a template and add it to the selections for you. So please feel free to try the new Teach Raptor function, and also try the function of sharing a transcript with us if you're having issues with it.